Hey, girl, hey. Welcome back to my weekly podcast, Taste of Taylor. I'm Taylor. Joining me today is my mom. Hey, Betsy, hey.
Hey, Taylor, hey.
Oh, Mama, thank you for coming back on the podcast.
Anytime.
I feel like you love it and simultaneously hate it.
It makes me a little nervous.
Why?
Because you tease me a lot.
I feel like I tease you extra on the podcast. I don't really tease you in
You
real
never
life,
tease
right?
me in real life. That's why you throw me.
I like to pull your pigtails. That's what Teddy always says to me. She's like, she just loves to tease me sometimes.
Teddy teases you.
Teddy is such a tease.
I never see her do that.
Wolf in sheep's clothing. Such a tease. And sometimes we have to say finsies. Too much teasing.
Finish.
Finsies. Because teasing never ends well.
Never.
We are not a teasy house. Dad's a tease.
Yes, horrible.
But he's a brat brother.
Yeah.
And you know it's brat summer right now, so Dad is thriving.
What is brat summer?
I have no fucking idea.
It's a thing that they're saying.
These TikTok kids with their broccoli hair, I don't know what's going on. I know I didn't grow up I wasn't the easiest teenager, and we grew up in we had a time. But I'm telling you, I would have been an absolute murderer if I was growing up right now.
What?
If I had IG and Twitter
it would have
and
been
TikTok at my fingertips,
it would have
although
been
maybe I would have
scary.
really been a star. Because when I was growing up, I begged you to take me to Star Search.
Yeah.
And
Right.
honestly, thank you.
And
Because
to Disney.
I could be spinning around in my underpants and a crop red top.
You could be
doing
Britney.
the correct.
Oh, sorry.
No.
shouldn't have said
I was saying it without saying it, but just say it.
that. Oh, so scary.
Although Britney's rich.
You know how many times I've thought about that? No, it wouldn't be worth it.
I don't know.
Do you know how many times I've thought about that? You wanted me to take you to that audition
I know.
with those kids. They were
I know.
all your age.
I know.
And I said, oh, no, this will
Really?
not end well.
Thank you for ruining my dreams.
I'm so sorry.
Now
but
I'm a moderate celebrity. I can't even use that word. Although, speaking of celebrity,
Yes.
do you know that I'm famous now?
Yes.
How?
Because we get recognized when we go places. People say, hey, girl, hey, out in the wild.
No,
Yes.
that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, what do you mean?
My own mother misses my golden moment of stardom.
Oh, wait. I think I heard you talk about it.
I'm going to, let's see if you can even get it.
You were on, what's the name of it? Reddit? No.
Rude.
No, the one that you say all the time, they ignore you and say like Stassi and her friend.
Daily Mail.
Daily Mail. Yes. They referenced you.
Wow, she's
And-
so wrong.
No.
I'm so happy that we're unpacking this in real time
Okay.
because I cannot, it is so, Mom, do you know how many people saw this?
I
I
didn't.
had people coming out of the woodwork being like, you're famous now.
Well, wait a
And my
minute.
own mother missed it. And the most egregious part is I posted it on social media.
Was it?
Do you not look at my Instagram?
Sometimes was it on the internet?
Yeah, Mom, it was on the internet where everybody is.
Okay, where could I find it?
Do you ever look at the news ever anywhere?
Always.
Oh, well, let's add insult to injury. Oh, really? Do you watch?
The major channels.
Do you? No, I don't mean television, Mother. I mean on the internet, going and reading.
CNN.
Well, maybe someday I'll be famous enough to be
To be on
to come across
CNN.
the ticker for you.
Right.
Page 6. Ever heard of it?
Yes.
Okay, so New York Post. You've heard of that?
Yes.
So Page 6 is their gossip column.
Okay.
Okay. They ever heard of Us Weekly?
Yes.
She used to buy the Inquirer with Bat Boy on it, and she has a note that I am famous now. Insulting.
No, wait. I only bought it when my sister and I would go fishing. The husbands would watch the kids, and Betsy and I would go out in a rowboat to the middle of a pond.
What in the lying is going on here? Fishing. You and Betsy would go fishing?
Oh, you don't remember this?
What are you talking about?
Betsy and I would go out in a little rowboat in Plymouth because it was our break from the kids. Maybe you weren't born yet. This might have been Betsy's
It might have been
kids.
before me, yeah.
It might have been Betsy's kids.
Okay.
So that we couldn't be bothered. This was before cell phones. And we would go out in the middle of a pond for the whole day
Yes.
and read trash magazines
Yes.
and Inquirer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where that habit came from.
Yes.
Well, ever heard of a website called E-Online?
No.
What? Are you for real? You fucking with me?
I haven't.
You don't know E?
I know E on television.
Well, it's like they're online. It's their news website.
Okay, but I've never seen it.
Ever heard of Fox News? Unfortunately, I was also on there, which that was upsetting to me. And I got to say that
you were on Fox?
Mom, I was on all of them.
I never watched Fox.
Well, that, high five.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me what it said.
Show it to me, please. Send it to me, Rachel.
I think, wait a minute. I think I did see something on one of your Instagrams about it.
Dig deep.
Because your sisters-in-law saw it, and they said, oh, my God, Tay.
Correct.
You're on Daily Mail.
Yeah. No. Okay. I'm just going to tell you the story.
Okay.
This is shameful. Shameful.
Are you so disappointed in her?
Yeah, Mom. Like, you didn't take any video of me doing Annie.
I know I took it, but we lost it.
What else didn't you take video of me? You guys, I mean, you really, you guys really,
We're not techno people.
Tay's family has video of her reading books aloud at home.
Well, excuse us. We must not love our children.
My 6th grade graduation, I sang Wind Beneath My Wings.
It was so amazing.
In the cutest dress I've ever worn in my life.
So cute. You're right.
Braces gleaming in the sun.
But Adrena danced on the rooftop, and her mother doesn't have it either.
Yes, both you and the DeVitris. No wonder you were friends.
So I'm not the only one.
Negligent parenting.
Call
CPS.
It was a different time.
Well, Taylor Donahue has so many home videos, there are no words. And Ashley, her big sister, is my exact same age.
I'm such a loser.
I felt that in my soul. I'm sorry.
So bad.
I'm going to stop giving you a hard time, okay?
Okay.
No, we're not really tech people. You know what I mean?
We're
not. I know. I mean, you remember when you thought the internet was a portal for porn?
Yes, and I still
Side note,
do.
correct. Side note, correct.
I still
But
do.
you did make me do my homework off CD-ROMs for Encyclopedia Britannica. And Uncle Bo said, if you don't let her on the internet, she's going to be behind her peers.
I remember.
He was correct.
Yes.
So anyway, I digress. It's just so funny, and I knew it. I was getting so many messages about this.
And I didn't message you.
And I didn't get one message from you. And I even, posted it, and I knew you still wouldn't see it on DMs. When people are like, why do you have so many unanswered text messages? Why are you so bad on social media? I birthed it from her. That's where it comes from. Okay, so let me tell you. I was on Paige DeSorbo's show on Amazon.
I saw that. It was adorable.
Okay, so at least you saw that.
It.
I wonder why you saw that, not anything else. Is it because you secretly wish Paige
No.
DeSorbo was your daughter?
No, I just happened to be on Instagram that day.
And you saw it. It was cute.
I saw it was so cute.
Okay, so she said to me, what was your worst interview you've ever had? And I said, Eric Stonestreet, right?
Yeah.
And you've heard me tell the story, 18 gajillion times?
Yes.
Correct. Okay? So for all the people
but
out there.
somebody picked it up.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, but it was 2 weeks after I was on. So I went on. She asked me the question. I mean, I have so many stories about so many awful celebrities. I really have quite the plethora I could have chosen from. So for whatever reason, I was possessed to bring up Eric Stonestreet. I have no idea. It's so random.
Well, he was the worst.
Yeah, and he's kind of irrelevant. So it was low stakes.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
Never I did not see this on my bingo card. Okay.
I can't imagine that was your intention. I think you were just telling that story
Thank you.
more time.
I was asked a question and I had an answer.
Yeah,
it was simple as that. And so we that was fun. And I even told a Justin Bieber story. I don't know. The episode was really long, so I don't know how much of it made it to actual air. But Paige was living for my celebrity stories from Sirius. You know what I mean? They're good. Whatever. Yeah. So anyway, 2 weeks go by, I think nothing of it. I was that was a fun time. That's the end.
Right.
So they're posting all of their social clips everywhere. Instagram. I think it went viral on TikTok. And so basically on TikTok, there's it's all about the algorithm. And people are obsessed on TikTok specifically with celebrities who are supposed to be nice behaving badly.
It's
a thing.
Go.
It's a thing.
That's what did it.
And so that's what I think it must have been, was that it just hit that algorithm and people friggin' love it. And he was, once upon a time, a beloved character on Modern Family.
And everyone thinks he's fun.
And his character Cam, it's so funny and jolly and sweet and gay, and he actually is, I'm pretty sure he's straight.
No.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He just plays gay guy.
Yeah, he just plays gay guy.
A gay guy. A gay guy. I'm so sorry. I missed the word a gay guy. And I get crucified.
Oh, really? I have purse? I have purse. You don't know what that means?
No, I don't. Is that a TikTok thing? Okay. See? I don't know anything that's on
This
TikTok.
girl's being interviewed, and she's like, so I have a purse. And she does actually say A, but she says it so fast. She's like, so I have purse. So I have a purse, like that. And then the person that's interviewing goes like this, I have purse. And then somebody else is like, oh, I have purse and shoe.
That's funny.
So he plays gay man. And correct. Nice. She's an ally. So, and he just is so beloved, his character. But I interviewed him. He was the Pits. I told the story on Paige's show. And just in case people don't know it. Basically, he came in, and I thought we were talking about Modern Family. And I even said this on Paige's show. Like, I was like I maybe should have done research on this.
But they didn't tell you.
But they didn't tell me, and that's kind of not my job to know about these collabs. And guys, it was a different time. It wasn't like during the internet where everybody and their mom has a collab. These were when people had collabs, it was kind of subtle integration. You know what I mean? You slyly work it into an interview.
Yeah.
So I thought we were doing Modern Family, and so I kept talking about Modern Family, which I didn't even watch. So I did my research for the wrong thing, but for Modern Family.
Right.
And he said, so when are we going to talk about Pepto-Bismol? I said, I don't know. I mean, I am the queen of hemorrhoids. I have diarrhea nonstop. I freaking love Pepto-Bismol. We can talk about Pepto-Bismol whenever you want. And then he was like, somebody didn't do their homework. And I was like, no, not today. No. And I don't know if I yelled at him in the moment or if I talked shit about him when he left. Probably the latter, because I'm a puss.
Right.
And I have manners. Okay, my mom raised me well.
I taught you well.
But but you know me. I'm always and then I said when it was in
really
my head.
didn't.
And you're always like this. Did you really say that? And I'm like, no. It always blows my mind that people don't know that I'm talking about me in my head.
Do you know Dad does that too?
I do know Dad
and
does
then I said, and I'm like, you said that? And he goes, oh no. So you got that from him.
Amazing. So that's the story I told. And I just said he was the worst guest ever. He was rude. Oh, I went like this. Nasty.
Oh,
and these are important things that I'm telling you right now because
I saw this after the fact.
Okay, so everything, so it's 2 weeks after I'm on Paige's show, I'm with my sister-in-laws in the Hamptons at Ashley's house, and Allie comes into the bathroom and says, Tay, you gotta come outside. There's some gossip about you. And I'm
and what is Allie? A millennial.
Yeah, but
so
you are gonna lose so hard in 2 seconds.
Okay.
You're gonna lose so hard. I win, you lose.
Oh no.
Stop it.
Keep it going. Keep it moving.
You keep it going.
Keep it moving.
You stop it.
No, you stop.
No, you grounded.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you are.
No, I'm going to call the cops on you, Frank. You're a crack pipe. So anyway.
I don't have a crack pipe.
Well, I will plant one in your car. You spill gasolinas in there. Smells like drugs to me. Meth lab.
Meth lab in Mom's car.
Meth lab's in Mom's BMW convertible.
Spilled gasoline honestly, on the way home to put in the boat to take you for a boat ride.
Meth lab in Mom's car is a great title for this podcast.
Oh, no. Here we go. The last time I was on with you, it was doing Quaaludes with Babsy.
Yeah.
God.
See the theme?
Yeah, see why I'm nervous? Every time I do anything with you, it's like the headline.
That's fair.
Doing meth. Meth pipe in Babsy's car. Holy.
So Allie goes, there's some gossip about you. Now, we're not going to go into it because my wife will literally strangle me and throw me off the balcony. But Ashley, there's a world in which Ashley could have heard some scary gossip about me from scary sources. You catch my drift?
Fictitious, but yes.
Of course, fictitious. Lies!
Of course.
But there's so I got nervous. I was like,
oh,
my butthole clenched. And I was like, oh no, what is it going to be? So now I'm getting nervous. I have a pit in my stomach. So I come out and they're all sitting on the porch or down by the pool and they're all filming me. And I'm like, what's going on? And so Ashley goes, Sissy, guess what? And I'm like, ah! And she goes, Tay, you know my friend Kathy? And I'm like, Ashley, Kathy just texted me that you're in Page 6. And just so you know, Mom, Kathy is late 60s. Kathy is late 60s.
She's my age.
70s even?
No.
Yeah. So Kathy is married.
She's a techie.
I know.
She's a different animal from me.
Stop this with the excuses, okay? Your peer. Why I thought it.
Your face is so evil when you do that. You're scary.
Yellow ute. My little yellow tooth is showing. What the fuck is this about, by the way?
They had to pull some of the teeth
I know.
in your mouth because your jaw was so tiny and your teeth were too big.
Such whittle tiny tooths.
Widow yellow woof.
And so they ripped one of my teeth out like savages.
They didn't do it like that. But
Ripped it out. And then I said, I want a party. Can I smoke weed on this?
no, that was different. That was
That was
when
my
you had your wisdom teeth out.
No, so they took
You
a
were little.
my
when they
little.
did that.
I know.
Yeah.
So I cannot believe you let them do that to me. And now I'm stuck with this weird, yellow, brown, dead, decaying tooth that my wife makes fun of.
It's so not brown.
I'm going to have to get veneers.
It's so
and she's gonna
not
leave
decaying.
me.
It is so not what you're describing.
Oh, you
I
just.
can see it.
So can she.
It is not yiddo yayo you.
I got a missing tooth back here. I'm a mess. How'd you let me get like this?
I didn't.
You were so pulled together.
You moved out of the house and you stopped going to the dentist. That's not my fault.
Stop making me show my yellow ute.
Stop making you do anything.
You make me mad. I show my yellow ute. Okay, so I thought I was in trouble. So I'm like, oh God, what secret did I spill? And then Ashley goes, it's about Eric Stonestreet, and I'm like, what?
You didn't know right away.
No. And then it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was like, oh my God, Paige's show. In bed with Paige Sorbo. It must have gotten picked up. And then I'm like dying, and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. How hilarious. So I think it's just going to be like a mention of my name. Like, whatever. Like I thought it was going to be like,
You made a comment.
yeah, like on Paige's show, Taylor Strecker, like podcaster, blah, 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 made it, whatever. But Mom, I was in the headlines. The headlines were like, Taylor Strecker, just like they should know who I am.
So
Okay, so look at the picture that they used. Not a great picture of me.
not great.
But
You're way cuter than
but
that.
they used some really cute ones too. They used much cuter ones. Like
Oh, cute.
there was a lot of different pictures that were used. That one, page 6 did me, so that one's okay.
That's cute.
I
think
know,
you look
right?
pretty.
Thank you, Mother. So anyway, so the first one that came out was podcaster. Thank you. Taylor Strecker says Eric Stonestreet was nasty.
Oh my gosh. I wonder what he thought when he saw this.
Reveals why she snapped at him. Love.
They so exaggerate everything.
I know, because you saw the clip. It was silly.
And snap.
I know. So page 6 runs. Podcaster Taylor Strecker says nasty Eric Stonestreet was worst guest over Pepto-Bismol mix-up.
Oh,
LOL. And then E! Online, podcaster Taylor Strecker reveals worst celebrity guest she's ever interviewed. And then Us Weekly, Taylor Strecker says Eric Stonestreet was worst guest she ever interviewed. Mom, my name!
It's in lights.
Is Mama so proud?
I've always been proud, Tay.
Mom, they call me a podcaster. They said I was an influencer. They said that I was a like OG radio show host. They put so much respect on my name.
I love it. You deserve it.
And then I went to the comment sections.
Uh-oh.
And it was like,
So bad.
Slow News Day?
No.
Who the hell is this?
Oh, no.
Never heard of her. So mean, Mom.
Back down to earth.
So mean. God, the comment section will humble the shit out of you. And then people were like,
I think I know who was in that comment section.
Mom, who you think is in the comment section is not in the comment section. Mom, trust me, there are too many people in the comment section for it just to be people that you think hate me.
Okay.
She's like, it's that girl from college and that other person you knew when you were in New York City. Like, you think it's all... No, Mom, it's not like 3 people.
Okay.
There's
Lots of them.
Mom, hundreds, if not thousands of people that were like, she's a liar. He's amazing. Pathetic, thirsty bitch.
Oh, no.
I mean, it was really... But you know what?
I thought you didn't read comments anymore.
I usually don't, but like it was just too exciting. And there was a while where on TikTok people were like because they even sorted I'm sorry, the websites even like cited people commenting on TikTok. They said that the comments were split on TikTok, but they only referenced the one that were on my side. that were like,
Oh, that was nice.
I've heard he's an asshole. I've heard the worst things ever about him. So I was getting a lot of validation. So I was like, let's go in the comment section to get more validation.
Uh-oh.
And then we went and it was like that, like, what a slob whore piece of shit.
Oh my God.
Fox News was beyond.
Of course.
Oh my God, the
They're
worst
always
of the
beyond.
worst. The worst of the worst. I had my moment in the sun. I had my name in lights, NYC. I felt like Annie. You know that part in Annie?
Yeah, I do.
I'll give you fair warning. Up there in lights, I'll see. You remember that part?
I do.
That wasn't my part because I was Annie. Anyway, so, well, it felt really good. So shout out to Page 6 for like making me feel seen. And no shout out to Daily Mail. You missed the boat. Okay, switching gears.
Yes.
So my proudest moment to my lowest moment.
Uh-oh.
Of recent, okay?
Okay.
And I need your motherly advice as to how to handle it, okay?
You're pretty good at this stuff. I don't know why you're asking my advice.
No. I am frozen in fear of bathopathy.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What did you do?
So, well, what did my body do is really the question.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Honestly, I'm a victim.
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
All right. What
It was
happened?
done to me, okay?
What happened?
So, we were at Brian Kelly's.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this actually happened a while ago,
Okay.
but I was so embarrassed I couldn't even talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it with you now, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Because literally to this day, it happened like a while ago, and I still haven't talked about it with anybody who's on this group chat. And so the fact that people have been sitting around thinking God knows what about me for so long is like psychotic, okay?
You know when you were a little girl, you used to say, what happened? Okay, so that's what I want to know right now. What happened?
Okay.
Tell me.
So we were at Brian Kelly's, and it was, who was it? It was me, Tay, Brian, Pasta, Claudia, Ben, and like a couple of other people that were there too. And Brian has a pool. So we were all like, like he has like a whole like estate. So we were like hanging out by the pool. And it was like one of those just like days where it was like sunny and then pouring. So whatever. We're like running in and out of the like the pool area. And like my high-waisted Noma Kamala?
Yes.
My high-waisted Noma Kamali bikinis?
Yes.
So my striped ones? It's like white and
cute.
Yes.
Navy blue.
I tend to favor a darker bikini bottom for bits.
What are you talking about? What?
Mittelschmerz.
I was not prepared. Like, I thought I prepared myself, but so not prepared for this.
I'm crying.
Oh, boy.
Mittelschmerz. Do you know what Mittelschmerz is?
Yes.
I know Mittelschmerz because my father told me about Mittelschmerz.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Mittelschmerz is the pain that you feel when you're ovulating.
No, actually.
Yes, it's when the egg drops and you get a little twinge of a pain.
Erroneous.
I don't think erroneous. I think I'm right.
Erroneous on all accounts.
What?
So Mittelschmerz is like in between your period.
Yes.
You get like some sort of period-esque symptoms in the middle of like when you shouldn't be in your period.
A little cramp.
It could be a cramp.
Yeah, it's a cramp.
It could be a mood swing. It could be
No, it's a cramp.
a little bit of...
No, we're not going there.
We're going there. We're all adults here.
We're going there.
We all have vaginas. 99% of the people listening have vaginas.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Some of you have penises.
Did you just say Virginias?
Vaginas. Some of you you're in a relationship with a vagina, so grow up. And other ones of you probably don't look at vaginas. And I love you. And I love you. I love you, my gay men. I love you. Okay. So a little, sometimes, when before you get your period, you get like signs in your panties. Signals from your vagina. Discharge. Brownish discharge.
This is the question you saved for me on radio.
It's a podcast.
Okay.
So we were in the pool and it starts pouring rain. Okay.
Okay.
And I don't know, we were going to do something, and I ran into Brian has this like little it's not even like a pool house. It's just like a little place where there's like a fridge and like towels and stuff. And I ran in there, and my bathing suit was soaking wet. So I like took it off, and I threw on another bottom because we were like going inside, and I didn't like. Brian lives like on a compound, so like if you're going all the way up to our place, like it's far. So I just like I didn't want to go far. And we were running into the house. We were about to sit down to lunch, so I just like changed in this like area real quick, and I wasn't even thinking. Okay,
Yeah.
and I must have hung it somewhere. Okay,
Okay.
without even looking.
Yeah.
And then I took the triple dive stripe later and I hung it on the back of one of like the chairs, like the Restoration Harbor gorgeous chairs, okay? And just to like air dry, because I was like, oh, I'll wear that tomorrow, and thinking nothing of it, okay?
Right.
So we spent like another couple days there, or maybe it was like one more day. And so Brian had a house manager who like took care of the property. So he must have gone around and like cleaned up all of our shit at the pool.
Yeah.
And we forgot. So I left my bathing suit bottom there, totally forgetting that it was there, okay? And that's it. But I will say that night I did get I was getting mittelschmerzies.
Okay.
But I didn't notice it until way later.
Okay.
Okay. You see where this is going?
Yes.
So I truly think nothing of it. So anyway, so he sends us in a group chat, Mom. You know what that is, right?
Yes.
Okay. He sends a picture of all of this shit. It's like sandals, a backpack, lotions, a t-shirt. My triple dive stripe, okay? My bathing suit bottom.
Okay.
So he's like, "Hey, you idiots," because that's how we talk. Like he was like a friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, you morons left all of your shit here. So who wants to claim what?" And I was like, "Oh, that's my bikini bottom. Like,
Yeah.
I'll get."
Everyone would know that was
Of
triple
course.
dive stripe.
I'll get it next time I'm there. And then he wrote this in the group chat.
Oh no. What? Oh, ow.
Got a little bit of lost and found going. Anyone recognize anything? So I said, "Stripes." Oh, you narc.
Teddy called you out.
Tay says, "Stripes or Tays?"
Okay.
And he writes back,
Oh no. Stop. What?
"Yeah, I figure with the brown stripe down the other side."
No, he didn't. That's awful. Why would he do that?
Because he's an asshole.
Oh my God.
Brennan, you know who you are.
That's so embarrassing.
So anyway, here's the thing though is, triple dive stripe.
Yes.
It's hard to distinguish the front and the back because they're both so high-waisted, no one kamali. So he doesn't realize it's mittelschmerz.
Oh,
How would a gay man know about mittelschmerz?
he wouldn't.
He barely knows about
So
vaginas.
he thinks it's a poop
He thinks
stain.
the poop stain.
No.
And I
That's awful. Awful.
and wait, did I
I
reply?
would totally disown them.
Did I reply?
I would disown.
Teddy just informed me that I did laughing emojis,
But
and the conversation ended.
oh no. That is mortifying.
So what do I do?
Nothing. Let it go. Just drop
Let
it.
everybody think I have poop issues, skid mark problems.
What are you going to write? Excuse me. That was
Excuse me, that was my mittelschmerz. Lady issues. You feminist. What? You misogynist.
Just let it go. Don't draw attention to it. It's over. This was a long time ago, a year ago, right?
Yeah.
Let it go, please. Do not engage anymore. It's over. Hopefully people have forgotten about it.
Not
Don't-
now.
You don't want to bring it up again.
Not now. Well, speaking of not letting things go.
Yes.
So.
Oh, no. What else are you going to hit me with?
Okay, you got to be the referee on this one.
Okay.
Between me and my wife, okay?
Okay.
So we were at Whole Foods. We were having a gorgeous day. We have a Whole Foods by us now, Mom.
Nice.
That means Jersey City has made it. Okay, so we have Whole Foods. We're rich. And so we were at it, and it was our first time being there. And we had to return some Amazon packages. So we had a gorgeous, when you have an easy return, it's like the best.
That's so nice.
It's like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm walking on sunshine. So
Very
we go downstairs to the Whole Foods, and it's so good. And we're running around, and we're like, fresh bread. We're getting labna, whatever it's called. We're getting the
Nice.
good goods, fresh squeezed orange juice. We are feeling fabulous. So we go to the line, And we're checking out. And there's, I don't know if your Whole Foods has this, but there's a self-checkout line, and then there's a line for cashiers, okay?
Yes.
So you can choose either one.
Yeah.
So this woman, I can see she only has one thing in her hand, and she has like, you know what you can tell when people came from like the seafood deli?
Yes.
Like they came from like, and that shit's expensive. Like whether it's like the meat, it's like steak,
Right.
or it's like chicken
It's
skewers.
all wrapped up special.
Yes. And you got to pay for it like after you leave there, but like it's specialty stuff, and it's
Right.
already like pre-weighed and everything.
Yeah.
This is important.
Right.
Okay. So she had one thing in her hand, and she like kind of like cut in front of us. But like whatever, I'm not gonna fight with her because we have like a cart full of stuff. Whatever.
Right.
So she is waiting in the line to do a cashier, and they're taking like a while. And by a while, I mean like 60 seconds, like a full minute. Blah. So she gets frustrated. She's clearly in a rush, and she like pops over to like one of the self-checkout stands. So the woman leaves the cashier, and then she starts being like, I can't work this machine. Okay. So our cashier leaves his spot, and he goes and he helps her, and he's helping her, and she like isn't getting it, and he's like, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to help you. Like, and she is just being so rude to him, and he's this young kid, so sweet. She's being so incredibly obnoxious to him. So now I'm pissed. I didn't care that she cut in front of us. I really didn't. But now she's bugging me.
Yeah.
Okay, and. So he's like, sorry, I don't know what to do. So he comes back to the cashier, and he signals to us to come forward. And I already knew she was going to friggin' do it before she did it. So she leaves the self-checkout, and she goes to him. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, if she wasn't rude to him, I would have said, let her go. She's got one thing.
Yeah.
But because she was rude to him, I didn't want to like, because, you know, at this point, he's in charge. He has power. He can wield his power however he sees fit.
He can say
so he signals to us, and we start to go forward, and then she pops over, and she's like, just check me out here. And he's like, no.
Good for him.
You're in that line. They're first. You're behind them then.
Good.
And she was like, no. And he was like, yes. And she was like, but I was ahead of them anyway. And so he's like, well, I'm sorry. You have to go behind them. So I'm sitting there like, yeah, give it to her in her stupid face. So anyway, so I'm like, push my cart forward because I'm like, yeah, we're on a team now, you little bitch. We're against you. So, and Tay's with me, by the way. Don't forget this fun fact.
Tay hates this stuff. She's dying.
So you know Dexter, the show? Okay. So like Dexter is a murderer, but he decides
He kills bad people.
He kills other murderers, you know? So he takes his God-given negative instincts and he uses them for good.
Right.
That's like me with Karens. I'm deep down inside a Karen, but I'm better than that. But I'm not.
You're not a Karen.
No, I'm not. But when I see a Karen in the wild, I say, let's go, bitch! I Dexter the Karens. I Karen the Karens.
Okay, so you Karen to her.
So I said this. I clocked her. Karen. So
after he told her no, did she go behind you?
So I push forward, and he's like, looks at me and like rolls his eyes like, I'm sorry. She walks behind us, and there's like an empty counter behind us. She walks behind us. She takes her package of, let's say it's scallops, because scallops are expensive, so that's really egregious if she did this. She takes her package, and she goes like this. She slams it on the counter, and she probably smushes all the scallops. So like now they can't even resell them or use them. And she's like,
and she leaves?
I'm leaving, like that.
Oh my gosh.
And I went to her, you can't act that way. I spun around. And so she's like ready to yell at me, and I'm like, that. And I said to her, if you weren't such, what'd I say? I said, I was gonna let you go in front of me, but then you were rude. If you were good, I wouldn't let you go, but you were bad. So now I'm gonna go in front of you. And she is like, does not know what to do with me.
I love this.
So, and I looked at her and I
wasn't there, so I can love this.
So Tay is like, stop it.
Uh-oh.
Stop it. You're causing a scene. I'm like, she's causing a scene.
Oh, no.
She is. So anyway, Tay's like, no, but stop it. So she's so embarrassed, but now she's gone. She's already ran to the manager.
Oh,
but now I am now fighting with
Now
my
you're
wife. And I'm like, she deserved it. So I had to protect him. And then he looked at
What was
Tay.
he doing?
He was like kind of confused. Like I think he liked that I stuck up for him, but he was also like nervous because we were kind of then like fighting.
So then was he like, it's okay.
And so he looked at Tay and he was like, nice to have it, because no one ever thinks that we're married. So he was like, nice to have a friend like that, always sticking up for you.
Oh,
I was like, yeah.
Nice.
So anyway, so she ended up storming out of the Whole Foods, but then she was telling on him.
Oh, she sounds awful.
Oh, and I was like, she's going to get him in trouble now. And so when we left, I went up to the manager and I said, just so you know, he did nothing wrong. I yelled at her.
Good.
He did nothing wrong. And he said, oh, we know her. Oh, we know her.
Oh, so she's been in there
I was
before.
like, oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. But aren't you so proud of me?
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I am.
She's a superhero.
You are, and I am
Thank you.
so proud of you for sticking up for that young man.
Yes.
I'm proud of him for sticking up for himself, too.
Me too.
That's hard to do.
Me too. And I know honeys. I'm so sorry. I caused a little bit of a scene. And Tay just like wants to keep the peace. But like Karens, you like, it's like bullies. Like if you have to stand up to a bully because they
true.
become powerless.
They don't know what to do when you stand up to them because they're not used to it.
Correct. And
It felt so good,
it felt so good.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I'm a hero. I'm a famous hero. What are you gonna do?
I know.
Can you
Good for
handle?
you.
Can you even handle how proud you are? You're exploding
so
with
proud.
pride at the
I'm so
child you
proud.
created.
I'm so proud. You're braver than I am. We had a really rude man in Dad's office a couple of weeks ago.
Tell me.
He came up, he said, I clock $500 an hour, my time is worth something. So he said, can you tell me how much longer this is going to be? So I said, well, he's late because he had an emergency. And if he has a really sick person in front of you, he's going to give them the time that he needs to give them.
Yeah, people have like arrows coming out of their eyes half the time.
Seriously, some serious stuff.
Yeah.
So he said, you should have called me. Somebody should have called me and let me know that he was running late. And I said, he wasn't running late.
Correct.
He wasn't.
Right.
Before you came in. So
sometimes shit happens.
a woman in the waiting room came up right behind him. And as she walked into the room with Dad after he called her name, she said, excuse me, I clocked $750 an hour. It was great.
Star.
And she was like, she said, he is so obnoxious.
asshole.
What a jerk.
We've all
That's
been
what
in
she
it.
said.
You've seen somebody act like such a jerk to somebody.
It's
you know
so
what I mean?
rude. It's so rude.
It's the
And they
worst.
shouldn't get away with it. They really shouldn't.
They really shouldn't.
No.
So, well, yeah.
Good job standing up to the Karen.
Karening the Karens.
I'm proud. Mommy's so proud.
Thank you. And last but not least, I promised I'd explain this to you on the podcast.
The pickle.
So my mom, tell the people about my pickle addiction.
You love pickles.
Listen, I've teased you long enough. It's your turn to air a grievance about me.
Every time you come home, you buy like 5 dill pickles. You eat maybe one, and you leave them in the drawer in the refrigerator. And they stay there. Nobody else eats them. They stay there till the next time you come home. They're very special dill pickles.
I know. So I used to get them. So the Fruit Center, if you know, you know. But the Fruit Center's deli is like premium. And they always have these like amazing dill pickles. They're like the whole pickles. But recently they got rid of them.
No.
Yeah, they don't sell them anymore.
Is that why you bought this different brand?
So they sell these pickles that are like individual pickles in packaging.
That's
and it's like
what's
white
there
packaging
now.
with blue writing, and they have like dill, and they have like kosher, and they have like sour, and they have like all these different types of flavors, whatever. And they are so good. They're as good, if not better, than the like OG pickles. And they come in these like little containers.
Yeah, like individual packets.
Yeah, like they come with the juice. You can like sip the juice, and then you can like, it makes you like go diarrhea all over your triple dime stripe.
And we come full circle.
That's called a callback.
Good job.
Thank you. Premium comedy right there. So I'm like obsessed with these pickles, and I found them like near us in Jersey City. I was like, oh my God, what did we do in Jersey City to get a Whole Foods and these gorgeous individualized pickles?
Are these the prison pickles?
So Tay and I were watching the show. You have to watch it. It's about these guys that live in a prison, okay? And the warden decides that they are going to self-regulate. They're going to be like in their own community.
I've seen this.
Yes.
Oh, it's so
So
good.
it's like no more guards, no more like they are. They're on lockdown like 23 hours out of the day, and then they get like an hour to like go like play basketball or do whatever, eat their food. And it's not like a maximum security prison, but like it's not. You know what I mean? These guys are definitely dangerous because they say what some of them are in there for. Some of them are in there for like crazy crimes. Other people are in there for kind of like lesser crimes. I'm like because there were times where I was like, if I was in there for like a lesser crime, I'd be like, can I keep my door closed tonight?
Scary.
Anyway,
but he tells them if you behave, you can leave your doors open.
Yeah,
there's no reason to
self-regulate and then you'll get more and more privileges. And like he was basically the theory is if you treat people like animals, they'll act like it.
Animals,
and so like act them like respectable adults, and actually they might rise to the occasion.
Right.
It's amazing. It's an amazing show. It's called Unlocked. I think it's on Netflix.
I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw like 1 or 2 episodes.
I think we saw almost all of them. Anyway, so a big thing is like commissary and like, you know, they get like flaming hot Cheetos and like ramen and like, you know, and they trade cigarettes and stuff and like coffee filters and like they have this whole system in prison. It's wild.
Yeah.
But I realized that one of the things that they have there are
Pickles.
my pickles.
Your pickles.
Those pickles.
No.
So
You saw it on
So
TV?
Tay and I call them prison pickles now. And I'm not going to lie, and this is really, really snobby to say, that they
You don't
taste
like them
gross
anymore
now. So you know what? Throw away my prison pickles.
All right, there's two in
They
there
literally
right now.
taste so, like, they taste like, what do I say to not
Prison.
get myself canceled?
Prison.
They taste like prison Crocs. You know what I mean? Like they taste like
Dirty shoes.
yeah. Like
Ew.
I'm not to stereotype, but I feel like a lot of people in prison aren't like they're not like. It didn't seem like they were showering on the reggie in that show. You know, like
They're stinky.
you know what? It's giving skid marks.
No.
It's giving skid marks. You know, men can't wipe their butts. Skid mark pickles. Skid mark pickles. Anyway, so you can throw away those nasty ass pickles.
There's two in there right now. I'd gladly throw them away. They just sit there waiting for you to come back again.
Prison pickles. Woo! So anyway,
But you're just a little mush.
just a little mush.
Yeah, you're all talk and no action.
I am all talk. I am all bark, no bite.
Yes, you are.
I'm such bullshit.
And Mommy's proud.
Mama, I love you
I
so
love
much.
you too, dear.
Thank you for coming on. The audience loves when you're on. They crave you. They crave, they desire Babsy.
They like to watch a young girl embarrass her mother.
They just love our dynamic. They love how you laugh. They love the stories. They love the embarrassment. They do. They love the embarrassment.
Yeah, sure.
But thank you so much. It's the best.
Anytime, baby love.
You're such a good sport.
I try.
You guys, that is it for us. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. And that is it for us. Until next week, bye, girl, bye. Done.